Hello. Have you been thinking, how good do I take care of my needs? What am I doing to take care of my basic needs? This is important for you. This is a really important topic. As humans, we have these needs for love, attention, or validation. Just think about what you're doing about this. In my family, the script was always sacrifice the present for the future. We were never thinking about how to care for ourselves, and that left me feeling empty. I now that I think, I imagine myself in the future, and in those futures that I imagined, I was having the things that I needed in the moment. I imagine a future of being loved, being taken care of. It was because my mind was telling me that I needed care, that I needed love, that I needed validation. So yeah, you will see your mind giving you these hints. So images are one way. Also emotions. If you feel like generally the emotion of a need not being met, it's a strong emotion of something not going right. It's generally an emotion that drains you from energy. It can be sadness. It can be it's a special kind of sadness, no? It can be anxiety. But look at it and see it and perceive what is it telling you. So yeah, definitely I don't recommend the script of my family of sacrificing the present for the future. Instead, I recommend not sacrificing. What do I mean? I don't mean don't doing the work. A lazy life leads to no value produced, leads to a hard life. Eventually, that price has to be paid by living a hard life, by suffering. I don't say that. I mean, put the work. But put the work in something you really love. Something that doesn't feel like work. When you're doing your passion, when you're doing something you really like, work is not sacrifice, not at all. Actually, leisure feels like sacrifice. So, I offer you, ask yourself these questions. What are you doing to satisfy your needs? What are you doing to feel loved? To love yourself. What are you doing to validate yourself? What are you doing what are you oh sorry there. What are you doing to think about your passion, to feed that passion? You need to feed that. Did you write your project? How you're gonna do the things you need to do to have that awesome life you always dream of? That's a need. It's a need for validating your dream, of validation of who you are, of your identity. You identify with this vision you have of yourself. That's really taking care of yourself and feeding that dream of yours. So think about that. Oh fuck. Oh, sorry. gimbal going crazy. And yeah, and well, the exercise I offer you is this: write it down. Write down how are you taking care of your needs first. Second, how are you loving yourself. Third, how are you validating yourself. Third, how are you doing the steps that will take you to your dream. So yeah, think it, write it down, and work on this. Yes. And remember, if any of these needs, it's something that something that somebody else produces, that gives you, like somebody out that it's not you is giving you attention and loving you. Well, be really careful. That's a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for a dependency, and that leads to needy behavior. So make sure that you can take care of your basic needs, all of them. If you need love, treat yourself well. If you need validation, talk about the things you love. If you need just relationships and talking about these amazing projects, talk about these amazing projects and this awesome plan you have with yourself. Because maybe nobody else is interested. Because it's your dream, it's not their dream. You have to know that. We're all different and in different stages of development. So just be kind to yourself and do these things for yourself. Take care.